Well, good afternoon, guys. Um, During a discussion post, we had a segment, and that segment was over being comfortable with being uncomfortable. Now, what I kind of collected from that is that you can be in a situation to where you are very uncomfortable, and some people that makes their anxiety go up. They lose train of thought on what to do, how to interact with one another, but there is a underlying positive effect from this. We want to be able to be comfortable in an uncomfortable setting. Now, as I illustrated through my writing, through a discussion post, when I hit, I would say the age of 27 or 28, I had a epiphany, so to speak, and it just like a light bulb went off, and things were just ticking. That motor was running, the wheels were spinning. You get the gist of everything what I'm saying. And I came up with a theory. Okay, now this theory that I came up with is being in the unknown. So instead of me saying being comfortable with being uncomfortable, I would simply say you're going into the unknown. Now, you may think, what does Corey Champ, what does he mean by going into the unknown? Okay, I'll let you know. Going into the unknown is basically you have no safety net, you have no comfortability. Your support system that you may talk to and interact with day to day, they're not present. So you do not feel as safe as you would when you're around a lot of people that you know, or when you're in a type of environment that you used to being into, and actually embracing being in the unknown is something that everyone should do. And that is something that I have been doing ever since I came up with the concept. Now, I did some research to ensure that what I am about to say is adequate enough to actually say. So, when I looked online and through my research and reading several articles, I came across an article that said the human brain, us as humans, collectively, we only utilize 10 to maybe 15% of our brain's capacity. Now that's a lot of percentage left to be utilized, and that's a lot of our brain that has yet to be untapped. And I feel by being in the unknown, you are unlocking those percentages that you do not use. You may think, how can I unlock those percentages and increase my brain usage? Well, there's many ways you can do that. Um, One thing is what I'm doing, pursuing higher education. That is one way to do it. And you don't also have to necessarily pursue higher education. You can simply pick up a book, read, um, have a curious mind, ask questions. Do not be afraid to ask questions. There's so many different ways that you can approach this, but being in the unknown is something that should be embraced. And through my theory, through my observation of being in the unknown, it caused me to change my life. It caused me to deliver speeches in a different manner. It caused me to be more of an individual who likes to motivate others because I have been through a lot of things, just like a lot of other people have been through a lot of things. I've done a complete 360-degree turn and changed everything around based upon being in the unknown, which ties into being comfortable with being uncomfortable. Places that I didn't even think that I would be, I am there. People that I associate with that I didn't even think I would associate with, I'm now associating with them. Leadership positions that I am now in, I didn't think about that. I've always wanted that. I've always worked towards that, but now I am there. And since I'm there, all the responsibilities that come with it, I may have stressful days. I will be honest. The more you take on, you can take on stress. And I had to learn how to kind of still be at ease, be at peace within my spirit in order to move forward. Not having that safety net, not having that support system, even though the support system is there, I choose to venture in the unknown. By me venturing into the unknown, I'm thinking differently. So when I'm in a situation and it's a new area, a new environment, it can be in a new training. Instead of being that person that sits in the back of the class, I'm that person that sits in the front. Instead of being that person when we have to break into a small group setting and devise a plan to present to everybody else in the room, I'm not that person that's looking around. Who's going to go first? I really don't want to go first. No, I'm just the one that just jumps up, take the initiative to do it, and just go. Because I've trained myself to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. And you can kind of look at it as a game. When I venture out into the world, I'm always running social experiments. I'm always observing, okay? I am more of a extrovert than an introvert, okay? So I like to be out there in it. But when I'm also out there in it and I'm an active participant, I am observing at the same time. And there have been many situations that have been new to me, new environments, and I've welcomed it with open arms. For some strange reason, when I'm with a group of people and I'm somewhere in a public place, I just get a different reaction from people opposed to when I'm by myself. When I'm by myself and I'm in a crowded area, a crowded environment, a crowded atmosphere, so many people are drawn to me. They're drawn to my spirit. They're drawn to my personality because they look at me like, this guy he's out here having fun. He's out here forming connections with people all by himself. No backup. I don't need that. I don't need that because I have confidence within myself. And not just me having confidence within myself, I believe in myself. I train my mind. I'm always doing different exercises to increase my brain, increase my knowledge. And that can be by reading, as I stated earlier. That can be about asking questions, as I stated earlier. That can just be about getting online and just doing simple research. I mean, once you get online and search one topic, it goes into another, and then into another. And before you know it, you're dissecting into so many different topics. Your brain is encoding so much. You are learning so much. And that's why I really embrace being a lifelong learner. This program, this educational leadership program, has really shaped my mind, has really molded me to be a better leader, be a better role model for everyone that's willing to learn. And that's why I can say I truly embrace a lifelong learning experience. And you have to have a growth mindset. So I want you to take this and I want you to think about the next time you're in a situation and you may feel uncomfortable. It's okay to feel uncomfortable, but you need to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. And before you know it, you're going to thrive on it. You're going to want to go into a different atmosphere that you normally do not go in. You're going to want to be around a different group of people that you do not normally interact with. It becomes something that you want. You thrive off of it. You feed off of it. It gives you more energy. And then at the end of it, there's going to be no more saying, I need to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. You're just going to be outright comfortable no matter where you go. But you have to start training your mind. You have to embrace the growth mindset, which is that's listed in my digital portfolio. Okay, you have to know the difference. All right, it's very important. It's very critical. You also have to know about lifelong learning. Yes, you may have heard of it, but do you actually know what it means? Are you actually feeling the feelings of being a lifelong learner? All of these different modalities are intertwined and they will all help you to be more comfortable with being uncomfortable. I'm Corey Champ. Until next time, have a good day.